So before I started this reaction, I was reading Reddit. Always a dangerous thing to do, but there I am. And I came across this post about Star Trek transporters. You know, the idea that like if you get transported, you go through the transporter, you die, and then they reassemble a clone of you, and it's a new person. There's no connective stream of consciousness going on there, right? You've been through a transporter 100 times, you've been murdered 100 times, there's 100 replacements for you. Kind of like well, I won't say the movie because that would blow the ending of it. But there's a movie that's like that, right? And it's not you, it's just somebody who thinks it's you on the other side. Anyway, the point is, this has been getting debated by Star Trek fans for 50 years. For 50 years, people have been debated. There's been scholars on both sides, there's been paper written on both sides, there's been college courses taught either for or against this principle or ambivalent. You make up your own mind. This has been discussed for 50 years in the Star Trek fandom, and nobody has come to a conclusion. Nobody's been able to settle the debate. There was a post today about it 50 years after Star Trek started. So my question is, and the way this relates to One Piece, is there a debate in One Piece that has been raging for 25 years that has still not been settled? Like, if, like, for instance, if, the One Piece, they reveal what that is, and maybe some other long-running questions in the past year, then the answer is no, because it's been resolved. But is there a debate? I'm curious about that, because right now, for me, the biggest raging question is, what the hell are the devil fruits? Where did they come from? The more we learn about them, the less they make sense. And I don't mean like the writing doesn't make sense. I mean like I'm sure the author knows what he's doing. And there is a logic to everything. We just don't have all the information. At first, I just thought that these fruits abound. You stumble across one, and you apparently, like, I've heard of a couple things said in interviews, like you take one bite and the magic is gone from that fruit. So somebody else could eat the rest of it. It wouldn't matter. Only the first bite matters. But I thought they were just like you randomly find them around, and you eat them, and then you get powers, right? Maybe there's a few thousand in the world, but something came up in a recent episode, 2 or 3 episodes ago. Sanji was talking to the Invisible Man, and he said that there's only one. The powers can only exist one person at a time. In other words, there is no other Rubber Man. Luffy has the only rubber power in the world. Leopard Boy has the only invisible power in the world. Crocodile has the only sand power in the world. Now, I assume, like, when somebody dies, then suddenly a fruit appears somewhere in the world that has that power. Or the fruit's already there and it gets imbued with that power. But apparently the fruits, you can look at them and you can identify what kind of fruit they are based on their appearance, which is weird. There seem to be hundreds of different powers. Each fruit, there's hundreds of different devil fruits, each looking distinctive to the power that they possess, right? But only one at a time. Now, I'm not looking for anybody here to answer the questions, especially if it's been revealed in an episode or even in interviews. And for as far as interviews go, the way I look at it is, when did the interview take place? If the episode I'm watching is in 2008, which it is, and the interview took place in 2010, don't tell me about the interview until we get to 2010 in episodes, because that's when he wanted people to know, right? He wouldn't give an answer in an interview that he didn't care about, if he cared about spoiling what people are going to be watching coming up or reading in the manga, right? So, just, a little due diligence on your part. Find out when the interview was made compared to where I'm at. But other than that, like, I just wonder, is this a continuous debate? Does anybody care? Has there been a lot of speculation about this? I suspect there has. This is one of the biggest open questions in the series. There's a lot of them, but this is one of the biggest. What the hell's up with all these fruits? Where'd they come from? Is there an entity creating them? Is there an entity governing them? Why can you only have one at a time? You can explain that away in, like, the X-Men or Heroes or any stories, My Hero Academia. Whereas people only have one, powers don't really duplicate that much. That's actually a bad example with Heroes because they did. You had two people who could fly, for instance. But My Hero Academia, there seems to be only one invisible person, right? And then the X-Men, you have one male Wolverine and one female Wolverine. And then you can have one laser eye guy and no other laser eye guy. And then whatever the hell the chick from True Blood's power was, where she could suck other people. So, and Magneto, there's only one Magneto power. And there's more than one mind reading power. But you know what I'm saying? Like, they want it so that you don't have a bunch of people with the same power. That's the way all these stories are constructed. This is no different. But it makes more sense in those cases because genetics is random. You're born a certain way. You have this certain deformity, whatever. Like this mutant gene, and so there's no organizing principle here. Where there seems to be an organizing principle with these fruits that they can be cataloged and they're indexed and we know what the rubber fruit looks like. Apparently, we can look it up in a book and see what it looks like. Sanji said he did it with the invisible fruit. Wouldn't it be funny if that fruit was invisible? Like you stumble over something and you realize that's the invisible fruit. But like apparently, you know what it looks like, but there can only be one at a time. And so that fruit disappears from the world until Luffy dies. And then poof, there's a fruit appears somewhere in the world that has the rubber power again. This is what I'm extrapolating. What I'm assuming was being said and what is being inferred and suggested and implied and all that stuff. I could be off on any number of these things, but this is my biggest question. Is this the transporter debate of this series? And if not, what is it? Unless something hasn't come up yet. But say there's a mystery I haven't talked about, I haven't really thought about, that was exposed in the first 7 episodes that people have been debating for 30 years. Let me know. Because I'm curious about that. I think every long-running fandom like this that still has content being put out has debates. It makes the fandom fun, right? All right, well, having said that, let's go and get into this. This is episode 361, and we're going on one. 3, 2, 1. I'm wearing the wrong headphones, I just realized. See, in that case, I didn't hear anything, so then I immediately knew. That's a really good comment. And this time it actually worked because he identified where she was. Thunderstruck. Flabbergasted. Yeah. Wrecked? Pretty much. I've been saying in the comments that Usopp's, he started really low in my estimation at the bottom of the barrel. And how much I like the character. And it's come way up. Victorious. Usopp victorious. Smash. I heard Usopp's name. I think I did anyway. It makes so much sense. Yeah, that's what she was doing. She was doing the out-of-body experience thing. Now, go back in your body or I'll kill it. Yeah, exactly. He figured it out. He figured it out. Exactly. Yep. You can't do it at will. If she could do it at will, just turned herself immaterial, then she wouldn't have been running from him. Yeah. Busted. I can't believe he solved this, man. Brilliant. Guess he had to catch his breath, right? I'll either go back in your body or I'll kill the body. What's it going to be? Go on. Get back in there. Pissed. Yeah. He's a lot more than that. Hey, I was calm as hell and I didn't figure it out. It is her. Yeah, it's not about out of body experience. Pretty much, yeah. Exactly, like I said, I'll kill it. I'll kill the body. What's up? Yeah, exactly. You're lucky you didn't get crushed by the wall I blew up. He did it. I thought he was just going to threaten her. What? Oh, is he just trying to? Nah, that wasn't no dud. He didn't miss. Yeah, big boy. It'll blow up. Wrecked. Here's another bluff. Hey, man, he got chomped. It's an immaterial spirit. Too late. His thing's gonna blow up. Wait a minute. They're changing the rules again. How can one of these spirits just pick him up? Yeah. If it's a ghost, then how's it picking him up? Shit. Man, he can't just can't keep the upper hand with this bitch. He just can't keep the upper hand, man. Meanwhile, well, shit. Yeah. Well, that's one thing we haven't tried before: biting the shadow. Crap. I hate it when they gloat so much. Be patient. Who will come back? Uh, the giant? Yeah, the giant. Well, that's what he wants. You talk about an agent of chaos, man. Very disturbing that he's missing an eye. I mean, it makes sense. Something happened to him on that side of his body because that's the same side of the body where he's missing part of the flesh, right? He had took some heavy damage on that side of his body. Yeah, that's my hat. I should have a hat. Dumbass. There you go. Wow. The cannons are probably pea shooters compared to considering your size. That's right. Get his ass. It's about goddamn time we get this guy under wraps. Oh shit. Yeah. Really? Why did she recoil when those hands were? I guess she's still connected to him, and well, as long as they're tangible, right? Yeah. Interesting. We've never seen that happen to her before. This show really loves annoying laughs. Come on, Chopper, do something. Damn, dude. Dick. You're not very nice. Wow. Guess I'm gonna have to kick this Dogwin's ass. Jesus. She's getting wrecked, man. Of course, these two would have a rivalry just like they do in their other bodies, right? Yeah, that's right. Hey, that was pretty nifty. That's right. In down the hatch. Down the hatch. Down the hatch, bitch. That's right. Come on. Get that in there. It's not gonna be this easy. It's not gonna be this easy. Somebody's gonna interrupt her. We got the other two people here. That's what I thought. Yeah. Dogwin. Hey, she is a lady. Oh shit. He's starting to change. God damn it. He's starting to change, man. It reminds me of that moment with Thanos in Infinity War. So close, but there was no way it was going to be that easy. We need to retreat. Shit. I don't really like the upskirt view. Can we move the camera back up? Thank you. Shit. Every bizarre creature you can imagine, man. Every single one of them. I think the tree is from Wizard of Oz. One of the original, the original Wizard of Oz movie, not the second one with Judy Garland. Feels like the tree feels familiar. I think that's what he's from. He's starting to lose it too. It didn't take very long. I thought it could be days. Shit. Shit, boy, this happens fast, don't it? Shit. He was right. They start losing themselves. This is not good. Shit. Oh boy. Maybe it's time to exit stage left. I don't know, man. I liked him as Chaos Agent. I don't like him as just a right hand man. You know? Shit. Maybe you can do some more damage as you hurry back, right? I like how these zombies keep their long hair. That's a lot of hair. Crap. Well, that sucks. Seems like his overconfidence was right for once. What's with the heart symbol as she wakes up? Everybody comes close and no cigar. So it is a bomb. She don't care what you want. Great. It's just like Thanos, right? Hey, what happened? Oh shit! He absorbed it. He absorbed it. Oh boy, he's gonna be using that, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I figured. I didn't know what the trap was. I like the half-ass shot. Yeah, he didn't want to kill her. Yeah, that's right. He is outwitting, outlasting, outplaying her. That's right. At least somebody's winning around here. Shit. For now. That's bad. Well, are you a Comanche stan? Man, screw her. Yeah. Wrecked. He immediately turned it back on. They don't know nothing about those. See, people be hating Skypea, man. Those little shells are awesome. I love those. Get him out of here. I know you had to pay the iron price. I don't care. Get him out of here. When he turns around, don't show the pain in his face. Say. That's right. Get her ass. I don't know what this one's gonna do. I don't think he's gonna kill her. Oh shit. Torture sounds about right. Now, the music is twisted. Oh boy. Why would he have a cockroach star? Why would this even occur to him to make? Yeah, that's right. They're coming up in you. Now, what does he need her to do? Obviously, you're going to recall all the ghosts, right? I wonder if he needs her to do anything else. Comanche can't help you, baby. Remember the fake club? This has been a long time. This is a great callback. What does he want from her? He wants something from her, clearly, because he's manipulating her for a reason. He's all about the mind games. Yeah. This is a lot better of a bluff than the 8,000 men. I like when you're begging for your life. It's light as hell, man. He's playing it off. Look at this. Man's a genius. This is officially an Usopp Stan account at this point. Anybody can have powers. He's using the power of his mind, man. Not anybody can use their mind like this. He's a genius. He'll be the one to defeat Blackbeard because he's smart, right? And Blackbeard's gonna be great against people with powers. He won't be great against somebody smart. We'll get back to that later, though. Is that how he pronounces his name? Yeah. Does that sound good? I don't think that sounds good enough. What does he want from her? He wants something from her. He's not just trolling her, just a troller. He wants something from her. I can't figure out what it is. That's right. Third bluff in a row, and she fell for it all three times. Toy cockroaches, not even real ones? Are you serious? Wow. Fair enough. I guess he put her in a coma. Okay, gotcha. I guess that was his intent, was to put her in a coma. Genius, genius. I mean, I would have been fine if they were regular cockroaches. Maybe they wouldn't have been as interested in her though. He probably had him programmed to go after whoever he put him on, right? Well, shit. Ow, that's a backbreaker. Great. This dude is damn powerful. Great. They're not screwing around, man. That means he could have just, that's what he's saying. He could have destroyed you way worse than he ever did if he was capable of this. I get what you're saying. He was just playing with you. Well, shit. I will say this. We're just talking aesthetics here, right? Aesthetically, right? I love 95% of this show's aesthetic. Like all the character designs, set designs, location designs, clothing, the high tech, like with guns and cannons and stuff like that, explosives mixed with low tech, all that. I love all the aesthetic of the show, 95% of it. The only thing I don't like is this swordsmen have energy beam powers. I don't understand it. I can't wrap my mind around it. What is it about wielding a sword that gives you the power to project an energy beam? And they've been doing this for a while. It's been like 100, 200 episodes they've been doing this. I don't get it. I can't wrap my mind around what is that. Like, it's not a fruit power. If it was a fruit power, it'd be fine, right? But it's not. It's some kind of elevated human ability that we don't have, and they haven't really explained it. How you get it? What causes it? Are you swinging the sword so fast it creates an energy pulse? Is the energy coming from your body? Is it like chi or whatever the magic was called in Hunter x Hunter? Everybody has magic they can generate. What is that, right? I don't get it. So like that, I don't like that aesthetic too much. It doesn't get me excited. I like seeing people. I like sword fights, lightsaber duels. Even when they do a little force push, it's still like the lightsaber duels are really cool. Sword fights are really cool. Two guys with swords hitting each other with energy beams. Can't really wrap my mind around it. That's all I'm saying. So you may notice I'm not as excited for that kind of thing as everything else we see. Another thing, well, it's not just the swords though. It's also the kicks can sometimes generate the energy. We've seen that before too. I don't know. I mean, it's a part of this show. I'm not saying this comes some kind of writing mistake. It's just you're not gonna love everything about it. Even if you love, and I really love this show, you're not gonna love everything about it. So that's just my thing, right? The one thing I don't like.